Hey guys, welcome back to the 5-Hour Show. I'm your host Raymond, and as you can see here, we have done two things. One, we have disassembled our air raid. Two, we have already modified part of our air raid. Okay, so this is the air raid series, the F-15 combiner series of episodes, because I really want to get this done. So first things first, let's put this aside and let's do two things that we've been needing to do. First one is this. Got me two jars here. One says Oxidol, one says Paint Stripper. Let's flip these around here. Okay, so put our stuff aside for a minute. Oh, this one needs to be... I need to use this, but you know what? Doesn't matter. Okay. So first off, let's get with the Oxidol. Now I already have one open, and I can dump that out. Okay, there's that. Need another one. And let's dump our pieces in there. I should just pour the whole thing in there, really. I get these for about, I'm fine with that. I get these for $1. Oxidol, which is in Japan is known as oxygen peroxide. So that's what they call it here. But anyway, that's done. We're going to get this and we're going to put it outside in the sun for a day or two. You see how yellow they are. And so hopefully in a few days, this will all be white. Now, with this one, we're going to have to paint strip it. It's paint stripped. So let's get started with that. All right. Get my, okay. And this is not hard at all. This is going to be easy. There we go. Just need to hold on to them. Let's put it in our jar, and then we will wait for it to strip. So those two are going out in the sun, and that does it for these two pieces. So up next, without further ado, is going to be the modification of this piece. Give us a second, we'll be right back. So here's the goal, as I mentioned before. There's already a line here. There's a line here, there's a line here, and that line does help us. It helps us because that's where we're going to cut. And just to show you, we're going to cut here, here, right on that line. Then we're going to cut down this turbine straight down, which is the scary, tricky part. And then the other scary, tricky part is after we cut on this line here, which I think is going to be the first cut, then we're going to cut all the way down this line here. Again, scary. It's... I don't think it will be easy, but let's get started. And that's why I'm doing this on a junker, a test. That's why we're doing it, so that I really want this to work. So let's get started. Okay, using the straight section of tape. Now mind you guys, I am eyeballing it because to measure something that small is going to be very, very difficult, and we've got to do it because I've been waiting an eternity to do this. All right, here goes nothing. I am wondering if I should warm this up. So I already scored it. You can tell too. So luckily it does sort of clear, but even then I don't think it will touch the part of the screw. But let me warm up this blade. Gotta be gentle, gentle. Okay, just warmed it up. Stop. Okay. Okay, so if you remember, originally I wanted to cut down this way, but as fate would have it, that didn't work. So we're gonna have to go with the flow, see what happens. Let's see. Oh, whew. Ladies and gentlemen, you gotta be a little careful. I almost cut that other section, and that's what you don't want to cut. Okay, so here is our chopped up modified piece. It's not exactly how I imagined it, but it is modified. There we are. Okay. Man, for some reason that was nerve-wracking, but it's just a couple of dollars toy, so it doesn't matter. I gotta get past that. I gotta get past that, guys. I gotta get past that. So, okay. There we go. It's a little loose. I ain't gonna lie, guys, but it does look like it works. Again, with the 3D printed machine, it would be so much nicer and smoother, but I don't have that, guys. I'm sorry. So let's. Okay, there we go. It does hold into place. Let's transform. There you go. See? That's what I was talking about right there. Okay. The function of these pieces now, let's see. Okay, so the functions of these pieces now are that they are going to swivel up. That's what's going to happen with them. Okay, so anyway, so my guess is we're going to have to cut further down here, but this video is already long as it is, and one of the great things about this episode is that even though I cut out sections of the foot and modified it, it still works, and it's not wobbly, and it still does its function. So I'm really happy about that. Okay, so that's the good news. The bad news is we're still gonna have to modify the wings a bit in order to get the perfect angle. I mean, geez, if I was working with those guys at Takara, I would. I know they have the math. Asians are so smart at math. But stereotype, right? Not all of them, by the way. But anyway, I'm gonna call it down this video. We did get to cut out the sections of the wings. We did a little bit of modification, and we will continue to modify a little bit more in the next video, and hopefully we can reattach the wings and we can finally see what our Starscream, Skywarp, and Thundercrackers are going to look like. So with that being said, please consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't yet. Share, like, comment, let us know what you think. And with that, God bless you in the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I will gladly see you guys on the next episode of 5 Hour Show. Take care.